The time is now 12 minutes past 7. The case for HS2 is full of holes, according to a House of Lords committee. Simon Jack has been looking into what they've been saying. Simon?
Yes, Michelle, the House of Lords Economics Committee has issued a highly critical report. It says it's too expensive. There are other options. The capacity argument isn't made. London will be the main beneficiary. And if the trains even go too fast. Well, Lord Hollick is the chair of this committee. This is a remarkably negative document to something that got massive cross-party support.
Well, let me make it clear. The Economic Affairs Committee is fully in favour and enthusiastic about investment in our infrastructure. The question is, at 50 billion, this is one of the largest infrastructure projects ever undertaken. And the case that's been made for capacity, for rebalancing the UK economy, is not yet convincing.
Well, let's talk about that. The capacity shortfall, you say, is not that argument's not made. You tell that to people standing up on trains out of London on a Friday night. That you're saying that there is not a capacity problem here at all.
The average usage of capacity across the week is 43%. It's between 50 and 60% in peak times. There is some overcrowding after the peak time ends on Friday and during football matches at the weekend. It is possible that those could be addressed by pricing. There's certainly some overcrowding coming into London on commuter trains, but that's similar to all other commuter routes into London.
And yet you say that, for example, linking up northern cities, HS2 as the Chancellor has called it, would be money better spent, but the capacity problems on that are even less.
Just dealing with the capacity problems on the West Coast main line first, there are a number of far less expensive ways of addressing this, to have longer trains, to change some of the first class into standard class, and also to use in train signalling, which would actually allow an increased number of trains to travel along the track. As far as the north is concerned, the evidence that we received strongly suggested that better regional transport links would actually improve the economy of the north far more certainly than a high-speed link to London, which tends to benefit the capital city.
How can you be sure that London would benefit more? That's just speculation, isn't it?
It's the evidence. It's the evidence that's come from France and other countries that have put in high-speed trains. So,
but that's not to say that the cities to which Paris was connected did not benefit massively as well.
Lyon has benefited, and so has Lille to a certain extent, but other cities have not benefited. If the objective is to stimulate growth in the north, then we agree with Jim O'Neill of the Cities Growth Commission chairman, who said this is the surest way to do it is to put in much better regional links. And indeed, we can see the evidence of that in London with Crossrail coming, with the Jubilee line. It's all helped to make London a very dynamic and fast-growing city.
Isn't the point about this, it's an ambitious project, no one denies that, £50 billion is a lot of money, but what's wrong with that? What we need, let's make a big investment in the future of UK infrastructure, and rather than nitpicking and tinkering with a creaking system.
I don't think you can nitpick over a 50 billion investment, which when you strip it back is in fact a 31.5 billion public subsidy that every taxpayer in this country is going to have to pay. You've got to get it right. There's an opportunity to get it right between now and when the hybrid bill comes out of Parliament at the end of 2016.
So we have that time anyway to discuss.
We have indeed.
OK. Lord Hollick, the chair of the Lords Economic Affairs Committee, many thanks.